Hello everybody and welcome back to Vegas Sports Talk, and right now I'm reviewing the Eastern Michigan versus UNLV game today. Let's start with the first half. So, early run for the Eagles, 7-0 run in the first 2 minutes of game time. And right off the bat, the Rebels was really flat. Not playing good defense, not hustling the balls, not making shots. And I thought Coach TJ should have called timeout, but you know what? He didn't. There was no Rebel points in the first 5 minutes and 20 seconds of the game. And that's very noticeable. They were getting good looks, just they weren't capitalizing. Then there's from 15-20 to around the 12-minute mark, the Rebels got back into it a little bit, but 3-point goal for the Rebels with 12:23 left in the half. That is 1,084 games, and that's made by Johnny Antonio. And that kind of felt like the turning point of the game. The crowd got into it at that point, and it felt like the Rebels got into it. There was a Rebel run to make it 15-12 lead for the Rebels at the under immediate timeout, and you could see the momentum being built for the Rebels, and you can see that they're about to blow away from Eastern Michigan. Only 8 points for Eastern Michigan in the next 6 minutes of the half. They weren't running their offense. The Rebels' defense was very stingy. They were getting their hands in there, blocking the lanes, getting steals, getting turnovers, getting blocks. And their defense was energizing their offense. UNLV closes the half on a 13-3 run and make it 28-20 after 20 minutes of play. So it's 28-20 UNLV lead. The fans were into it. We go to halftime. Second half, there was a great effort for the Rebels in the first 4 minutes. They were getting every loose ball, every rebound. They were not committing turnovers. They were forcing turnovers for Eastern Michigan. There was an 8-2 run to open up a 12-point Rebel lead for a 14-point lead, 36-22. 16 minutes remaining, a quick Eastern Michigan timeout. The crowd got up, they were jumping up and down, they were screaming, they were yelling, they were pushing the Rebels to keep getting points up on the board. The crowd started to back the Rebels and started to get loud. Strong defense from UNLV, only giving up 5 points in 7 minutes. That was good defense and bad offense from Eastern Michigan. They weren't running their sets. They were taking bad 3-point shots, bad contested jumpers for mid-range. There was another UNLV run to open up a 17-point lead, 42-25 with 13 minutes left. And here you can see the Rebels making shots. Marvin Coleman was hitting 3, Bryce Hamilton was getting in his groove, Johnny Antonio was hitting layups and jumpers, and Mbake John was getting rebounds, pushing up the court, but Teddy Scheibel was making layups and jumpers. No points for the next 3 minutes for either team. And you can see that Eastern Michigan and UNLV could not make a shot. But then the Revs opened up a 20-point lead with 7:19 remaining in the game. And I was thinking, okay, this game's over, the Revs are going to win this. Not so fast. Eastern Michigan has a run cut it to a 13-point lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. And you can kind of feel the crowd get a little bit anxious, as if they don't know if the Rebels are going to blow it or if they're going to hold on to this. And I had a feeling that the Rebels are going to blow this game, but I was wrong. The Rebels locked down Eastern Michigan for the next 3 minutes. And the final score was 64-49 for the Rebels. They're 6-8 on the year. They start conference play on Wednesday. But I want to look at some team stats. This is very telling. So first with Eastern Michigan, they had 15 of 49 from field goals. Their percentage was 30.6%. 8 from 25 for 3 for 32%. But they were 11 of 20 from the free throw line, 55%. And you can tell that when they were making free throws, they were frustrated, which caused them to give up points on the defensive end. Rebounds only 30 for the Eagles, 19 turnovers. Their leading scorer was Ty Gross with 12 points. He's the leading scorer on the season. That was anticipated. UNLV, 22-58 from the field, 37.9%. That's okay. That can get increased. If that increases around 40 to 45%, they're going to look good at almost every game this year. 3-pointers, they were 4 of 17, only 23.5%. That needs to get better. Because if that does not get better in conference play, they're going to start falling behind. And if they cannot make a 3, that's going to cost them. Free throws, 16 of 22, 73%. That's good. A couple more free throws, they're solid. But the rebounds, this is where the game changed, right here. Rebounds. Okay? Rebels have rebounded them by 20. But also, the Rebels need to keep care of the ball. When they take care of the ball, they win games heavily. But today had 21 turnovers. It did not cost them. But in the first half, you could see UNLV was committing way too many turnovers. The leading scorer was Mbake John with 15. He was very good today. A lot of rebounds. Marvin Coleman had 10 rebounds. Great game for the Rebels. I want to look at attendance, though. Paid attendance, 7,463. And there was not that many there. The actual attendance in our eyes was around 2,500 to 3,000. And it's kind of getting sad because this has been like that for a couple of years now. And I just want to see fans at the MAC. Just show up to the MAC, support the team. It'll help us, it'll help the university, and it'll help the Rebels on the court. So I want to see more fans next game. I expect more fans the next game because we're playing Utah State, a tough team, Mountain West Conference. We're 1-0 already, but we can make it 2-0. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be making a preview for that Utah State game in a couple of days. But thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys again tonight after Vegas won that game.